No,
Let's start the show over and like what the fuck?
It's almost over. You guys were great. Thanks for coming on. Lauren is the star of The Wrong Missy, and that comes out May 13th now. It's moved back a little bit. But what happened was, other than my hair looks cool, is that I think the dubbing overseas, they couldn't get it done in time.
That's what I
heard. I've heard some grumblings. So Lauren was in Between Two Ferns movie. If people don't know, she was in Jurassic World. I remembered you from that when I met you. And you're on The Good Girls. You have a recurring role. It's on NBC, I think.
Yeah, it's the 3rd season.
Wow. Oh, you hear that?
Oh, congrats.
Yes.
And Nick played Frogger yesterday. Anyway, so Lauren, quickly tell us a little bit about the plot, and then we'll get to some questions.
Okay, well, the movie is about your character, Tim. He's like a businessman, very
all right.
He goes on a couple dates. One is with me, and I play Missy, and I'm like an insane, horrible person who no one would ever want to go out with. And then you also meet another woman named Melissa, who's played by Molly Sims, who's like perfect in every way, and you have a great date with her. And then you go on a corporate retreat, and you decide to invite Melissa on the corporate retreat, but you accidentally text me, and I show up and ruin everything. So it's very fun.
That's right. Don't give it all away.
Oh, my God.
There was a part in the movie that we thought Rob would be great for, so we decided to cast him 15 hours before we shot. And Rob flew to Hawaii and then crushed it. I have to say, I love myself, and I think I'm hilarious. These are the 3 funniest people in the movie. I watched the movie. I'm sort of the straight man, and Lauren out of the blue, because not enough people are familiar, I don't think, not to be a cut, but not enough people. It's a great discovery in a way, other than you've been doing great stuff forever.
You will never unforget Lauren Lapkus.
Unforget.
My question for Lauren is, what was it like playing a toned down version of yourself?
You are.
If you've seen the movie, you'll laugh at that one.
Oh my God. No, this character is so insane. I feel like I was like screaming for 24 hours a day, every day, and like dunking myself underwater and waterboarding myself.
Yeah, it was tough. I have to say that Nick, Rob, everybody, Tyler directed this, and he got a lot out of everyone, because when you have funny people that are good on their feet, it would be good. You know, Lauren took the most of it, because my lines had to sort of stay the same because I was sort of anchoring the sanity. But with Lauren or Nick or Rob, they would just say, this one funnier, this one different, this one a little drunker, this one a little crazier. And it was hard, but everyone's so good at it that when I saw the movie, I'm like, great. Nick?
Well, the thing about it is that like I play like David's coworker best friend and smartass, and then Rob plays a great character, Shark Tamer. What is
Wrangle.
it? Shark Wrangle. So me and Rob like come in and do our thing, and then I remember my first day when I was watching Lauren, because I didn't know Lauren really before.
Yeah, we didn't know.
And we had mutual friends and stuff. But then when I saw her, and it's one of those things when you see something and you go, oh, okay, this movie's gonna like totally really work now. Because Lauren was so funny, so committed. Just in the brief thing that I saw her, I just knew right away. I was like, oh, this is all right. This is all gonna work.
I mean, I would just say like, most, not just men, but most, especially women, don't commit so physically to the role. Like the first day on the set, I see Lauren jumping off a pier into the ocean at full stride.
I did not like that.
Side of the boat, and then spitting in David's face. And I said, okay, she's into this.
And that wasn't even in the movie. That was just her when she showed up.
Meeting us at happy hour.
Yeah, but David, I feel like you had to do a lot of physical stuff too. I mean, you had to like be in a mermaid costume, like pulling yourself into the ocean. And
David loves stunts. For those of you who don't know that, David is a physical juggernaut when it comes to stunt work.
I'm the world's most colossal pussy, and I'm like, oh, wear hard shoes in the scene. Everyone's like, yeah. I go, okay. Well, is my stunt guy around? They're like, for you to walk. But it is. We did shadow dancing. I had John Farley's ball sack in my face.
Farty, yeah.
Fart face. And Lauren did. There's a couple, and we will sort of go around. I have questions, but Lauren, we did a scene where we have to jump off a cliff. That's the one where they beat the shit out of you the most.
Oh my God. Well, I was literally like spinning in like a machine, like going head over feet, like until I threw up, basically.
To do a fall. And that she falls off a cliff. I won't say where. I won't say how. But we did it. First of all, the day we're on the cliff was the most boiling day. People don't know movies are hard. I mean, me and Nick, we're all like jockeying for position. I tried to pull a dipsy doodle on Lauren because I got there. It's dark, and you realize we are going to get 15 hours of sun and then go until it's dark again. And so I said, this is where the sun's coming the worst. What if my blocking, I had Lauren here, and then my back would be to the sun for 12 hours, and she would fry. And then I had it. And right at the last second, they go, rolling. Let's try what? Lauren, why don't you guys just flip up? And I was like, this motherfucker. And she's like, oh, cool. Oh. And then I was like this. And Jackie Sandler, who's in it, who's a great part. She's kind of one of the bad guys. She was up there frying with us. Nick, you were there that day because you had one of the best lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was boiling hot. But yeah, Jackie's great in the movie. But yeah, it was super hot. And Jackie was great because she kept making sure everybody had sunscreen because we were running out. Everybody, and you couldn't put too much on because you're in the scene. So you can't just look like, you came from jerking off a Cinnabon to fucking jumping on camera.
My favorite part is they just encouraged me to get sunburned.
Yeah, they didn't care.
Just get sunburned and we'll start shooting.
We did a boat scene like Jaws, and they would just throw a fucking bag lunch 50 feet. I go, is it lunch yet? And they go, no lunch today. The bologna they go, well,
how about when they threw
off the boat?
How about when they threw real fish guts in my face? That was
that's right.
You're very methody.
I know. I asked for that. Yeah, that was my preference.
We go on a boat, and it's a company retreat, and we're all there. Rob's teaching us to go into a shark cage because he's had experience because he got his hand bitten off by a shark or his fingers.
Alert.
No, he doesn't. Fuck, take it out. And but we don't see it, and we don't meet the shark. But Swarty and Lauren and I are all on this thing with our boss, who's Jeff Pearson, who's fucking great.
He's so
my boss, he's so good, and he's so fucking real. And he wants me to go shark hunting with him in the cage. You got, by the way, has anyone ever really done that, or has any interest in doing it?
I would never do that. Oh my God, no.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, thank you. Because I did it even as a joke, but it was in half in a pool and half in real water, and half with the CGI shark and half with the CGI spade. And they put you in the ocean, in a shark tank, and the ocean is unpredictable, so it's shaking. And they go, you have a little tube to breathe, but if everything goes bad, you've got 2 inches at the top. Like I'm in the Poseidon Adventure. I'm like, wait, so I'm underwater in the cage, and then they go, let go of your hose for action. And right before you die, I go, fuck it. So I was pretty tough because it was real salt water in the ocean. So, Lauren, there's a part where you have a bucket of chum. Nick, you don't throw it on her, do you? What happens? Oh, Nick, you throw it on her off camera, but as a joke. And then Rob on camera throws chum in her hair.
Yeah. Rob throws like actual chum in her hair.
He throws it in my face and it makes me throw up.
I mean, honestly. That was too much. You could have easily said no, but you said no. Throw it in me. Throw it right on my face.
Yeah, it was horrible because then I had cold soup in my mouth so I could throw up. So it was just like a combination of the nastiest.
Yeah. The funniest thing was Lauren's like, I think I did say no. They're like, that's right, Lauren. Anyway, bring the actual barf in. But Lauren was, I think when I got to the set, I would usually get there and you would be coming off covered in something and going, hey, it's a living, your turn. But they had a bucket of, prop fish guts, and it was like little spongy things and fun things. And I think the first day, Lauren and Tyler were talking, and they both look at it. Lauren was like, okay. And Tyler goes, that doesn't look real. Let's get real fish guts. Anyway, Everyone get on their first mark. And Lauren's like, wait, what? And so, Lauren, don't be grossed out because COVID's coming in here. They pour actual, and you had bones in your hair when I saw you.
You know, they were like picking them out. Oh my God, it was
sick. And then they're like, that
but
was unbelievably perfect, impenetrable take. 3 more. Here we go.
No, you're such a sport. I mean, honestly, you throw yourself into this. You're hilarious and physically funny. I mean, honestly, people who are watching this at Netflix can turn off the volume and still be laughing at Lauren. Literally.
I think it's true for all you guys. I mean, I think the whole cast is so funny. It was like, I mean, it's such a fun time. You know, got to improvise so much.
Nick, was this the first time wearing a suit? You wear a suit in the movie when you play my coworker.
Yeah, I think it's one of the first times I've ever worn a suit. I didn't even know what it was. They handed it to me, and I thought it was made up things. But yeah, the thing that sucked is that the movie starts off, I believe, in Portland.
Yeah,
and so then we filmed in Hawaii, and so you couldn't get any sun, so it would match the rest of the movie.
Oh, that's right.
So then it was just, it's great being in Hawaii. Hawaii is amazing, but you couldn't get any sun, so I just had to walk around like I was in the show The Outsider with like a hood over my face. And
I know the only positive about Hawaii was when you have a day off, you go to the pool, and then you're like, Nick's too burned. I kept hearing that in the walkies. Nick's too burned. Number 44 on the call sheet is burned.
I love Nick's character because he's one of those coworkers that just lives through other people.
Yeah.
That's very annoying. But every scene, it's like every piece of information you tell him is like the most urgent, important piece of information any human.
He reads my emails the whole movie. That's his character. He's got access to the company emails. So he just fucking noodles through and finds out everything about everyone.
Well, and Nick was really great with punching everyone's stuff up the whole time. I feel like you gave everyone so many great lines. It was so awesome.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. I've worked with Rob and David so many times, so it's fun. I know like what jokes that they can pull off and what is in their wheelhouse. David's a little tricky, but and it was fun working with you and being able to throw stuff out there. I mean, I added added extra chum. I was the one that added all the stunts. Those
you were like, chum should be chummier. I like when Lauren goes down to the pool at the hotel on my day off, and she's like, John Farley? I go, and she goes, I guess he's standing behind me, and I get in the water in my suit, and I hear, "Va fool!"
I was sick. I was like, what the
hey, the motion picture?
He's like, where were you hiding that?
Where are you hiding that?
Oh,
what an idiot.
Sicko.
His wife's watching this like this going, my Johnny. The trailer will be out soon, and I had a great time with all you guys on it. I didn't always show it because that's not me. I knew I'd show it when we did.
It's so funny when David because we did the do-over, me and you and Sandler, and you couldn't be the jokey dude.
I know.
And so that's the second movie you did where you couldn't have zingers and all these little zappers. You just
it's tougher. But David is like, you have to have like a guy the audience can settle in on and just see the craziness around it, because like that's what like my hero John Cleese said about comedy is like, which fits with us, is that he used to think the funniest thing ever was a guy freaking out. Now it's like what's even funnier is watching David watch a guy freak out.
Well, I agree because I mean, David, you've always been one of my favorite comedians, and getting to work with you was really exciting. I never told you that, I don't think, but that's true. Sorry. Okay, Nick, geez, calm down. But I just think like watching you even be the straight man is very fun. Like in the trailer, you have a couple things that like make me laugh every time.
Well, hopefully it goes shot of you, get a laugh, react, laugh again, all that stuff. Go to Nick. Nick runs up to my window. Remember you run up and pound and go, "We're going to fucking Hawaii. Fuck you." It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give it all away. But everyone did a great job. I just want to tell everybody at home, Wrong Missy, May 13th, Netflix, and I think you'll like it. And thanks for talking to me, guys. We'll do it again soon.
Bye. Everybody stay safe at home.
Miss you.
Take care.
Bye, guys.